It's best to make an appointment for a drive test, and you can do that by phone or in person. Although there are standby appointments available. So if you are willing to take the chance and wait for a possible opening, you can just show up and ask to be tested. You have to have your parent or legal guardian with you if you have an instruction permit, and the vehicle you use for your behind-the-wheel test must be properly registered and insured. Your drive examiner will ask for proof of that. Are you ready? Let's go. Hi, Robert. My name's Jennifer, and I'm going to be your drive examiner today. I'm going to tell you everything you need to do today in plenty of time for you to decide what to do and how to do it. I will never intentionally tell you to do something that might be unsafe. I will be marking on this sheet a lot. Just because I'm marking doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. If at any time you don't understand me, you didn't hear me, or you have a question, just ask.
Your examiner will be observing your performance carefully throughout the test. You must demonstrate that you have full control of the vehicle. You'll be asked to make a number of left and right turns during the test. You'll be scored on the use of turn signals, the ability to make turns smoothly, and lane selections when completing the turns. When making a right turn, keep your vehicle in the right-hand travel lane. Don't use the shoulder when making a right turn. When turning left, get into the lane just immediately to the right of the center line. When completing your turn, do not cross the center line while in the intersection. Your drive examiner will also evaluate how you approach traffic control devices like stop signs and traffic signals. When approaching a stop sign, it's important that you come to a full and complete stop behind the stop bar. You're also required to stop at flashing red signals for school buses with red flashing lights. It's also critical that you move to the right and stop for emergency vehicles. When approaching any intersection, slow down and look for pedestrians or possible traffic problems. If your car and another car enter an intersection at about the same time, the driver approaching from the right has the right-of-way. The law says the driver on the left must yield and let the vehicle on the right go ahead. You will also be evaluated on your parallel parking skills. You'll be asked to pull up next to a parked car and parallel park behind it. Remember to use your turn signal when parking and when exiting the parking space. When taking your test, watch for speed signs and observe the posted speed. How fast you drive should depend upon the amount of traffic, weather and road conditions, sharpness of turns, steepness of hills, and the number of cross streets. The posted speed limit is the fastest you may drive in the posted area. You will lose points on your drive test if you exceed the speed limit. During your test, you'll be asked to change travel lanes. You need to signal your intent, check your mirrors, and look over your shoulder to check your blind spots. When traffic is clear, make the lane change. If you practice these maneuvers with a licensed driver while you have your instruction permit, you'll be relaxed and confident when you take your test. If you violate any traffic laws like running a stop sign or do anything unsafe like cutting off another vehicle or have an accident, you will fail your test. You start your test with 100 points and need a score of 80 to pass. After your test is finished, the examiner will explain the areas where you lost points and how to improve your driving skills and drive more safely. This evaluation is given regardless of whether you pass or fail.
Make sure you put your turn signal on, look in your mirrors, and look over your shoulder and check your blind spot. Okay? Congratulations. You passed.
Yes.
When you've passed the test, you'll receive your driver's license. Until you're over 21, your license will be in a vertical format instead of a horizontal one, with the date that you turned 21 in a yellow box on the license. Your license is valid for 4 years, and you can renew it on the DMV's website or by mail every other 4-year cycle. You need to notify the DMV within 30 days if your name or address changes.
If you are under 18, there are some restrictions to your driver's license. You are not allowed to transport passengers under 18 for the first 90 days you have your license, unless they are immediate family members.
We interrupt this program to bring you an update from the Nevada DMV newsroom. As of 2007, the restrictions on transporting underage drivers by drivers under 18 has been increased from 3 months to 6 months. Again, a licensed driver under 18 in Nevada is prohibited from carrying passengers under 18 for the first 6 months after being licensed. The only exception is immediate family members. We now return you to the program in progress.
You must obey the curfew laws. In addition, there is a statewide driving curfew. You may not drive between the hours of 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. unless you are traveling to or from a scheduled event, like work or something school-related. The driving law remains in effect until you turn 18. And don't forget that the parent or legal guardian who took financial responsibility for you can have your driving privileges canceled at any time for any reason until you turn 18. Get the details on the DMV's website at dmvnv.com. Remember, driving is a privilege, not a right. Be responsible, drive safely, drive defensively, and buckle up.